Hey everybody, it is Ron with Ron's Computer Videos. Hey, I wanted to take a little bit of time this evening to go ahead and finish up Mac-O-Lantern. And let me mute some of these things here in the background. I wanted to go ahead and finish up Mac-O-Lantern with kind of a cool program that I saw that was released for free a couple of years ago. And I also wanted to maybe explore one of my kind of favorite things, kind of in the old days of Macintosh, which is kind of customizing your machine as well. So it's Halloween, and I hope that everybody is wearing their costume. Here I am dressed up as a trying way too hard Twitch streamer, trying to finally be able to quit their 40-hour-a-week job so that they can work 140 hours a week creating game content. I am not sure who thinks that that is somehow like a better deal than just going to the office for a couple of hours every week. So anyway, so thank you everybody for showing up. Let's go ahead and let's take a look through the chat here. I want to make sure that I say hello to everybody. Adam was one of the very first people here. Thanks for showing up this evening, Adam. Secret Chicken is in the chat. I hope you don't have any big tests or anything tomorrow that this is interfering with studying, but it's kind of late, so who knows. Geek with Social Skills is here. Sean, thank you so much. I hope that that file I sent you earlier today was handy and that you were able to go ahead and finish up your project. Thomas is here. Hey, Thomas, how's it going? Also wanted to say hello to... oh my gosh, I'm scrolling here. Sorry. I got caught in the mix here. Tom Barber. Tom, how are you doing this evening? And that appears to be everybody for the moment. Halloween is kind of a busy night for a lot of people. I know people get out and have parties and do things. This evening I helped with a... oh, yeah, Enzo. Hey, Enzo. I helped with a trunk-or-treat event for sort of a charitable organization that we do volunteer work with. And while I was there was a lady who came up, and I was like, oh my gosh, are you dressed as Han Solo? And she said, no, I am just a white girl, and it's fall in the Midwest. And I was like, I guess. But she did just look exactly like a female Han Solo. Lots of cute costumes this year. I think the biggest thing that people were doing is Marvel stuff, kind of, or anime stuff, which was really weird. Oh yeah, Secret Chicken. Yeah, congratulations on fall break. Try to sleep in tomorrow. But kids had a lot of fun, and then very quickly took my son and a friend of his over to kind of a cool neighborhood here in town. And after we got done with volunteering, they were able to do a little bit of trick-or-treating themselves. And my son's getting up there a bit in age, so this is probably one of his very last years being able to do it. So it was kind of, it's a little sad for Dad to kind of watch watch your kid grow up. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's switch over to let's switch over to the other tab here, which hopefully this is all sized correctly that everybody can see it. Like always, a little bit of shameless self-promotion right off here at the top. You can always check out my link tree, which is linktr.ee/Ron McAdams. I think if you just Google Linktree and my name, it'll come up and you've got all the pertinent links. But somebody was kind of poking fun asking questions about my IMDb page. Yeah, I'm an actor, and I do some voice work on occasion, and I've got maybe a couple of movies that might be out on streaming services here in the next couple of months, so we shall see. Night of the Tommyknockers is a horror movie that I did earlier this year, which I think is in final edit. Um, it's basically like some. I don't want to give away too much. If you know what Tommy knockers are, you probably kind of have an idea of what it's all about. But anyway, um, I've had a lot of fun with this, especially with the downtime that COVID has kind of offered, because smaller productions have absolutely kind of opened up where you can get in there and get a couple lines and get your IMDb stuff rolling. So not union, but maybe one day. Don't forget about my Patreon. Like I was kind of intimating about last time, and I wish I could have showed, but because it's show not tell. The um, the 3 levels of membership are the $1 level that gets your name in the credits of all of my videos, and there's the $2 level, which does not get your name in the credits. But I've just been adding people in because I just thought it was fun anyway. And if you are rich, of course, the $999 per month level, which gets you exclusive content, which can include up to me flying to your location to assist you with technical issues with your classic computers. So if you want a on-call tech, just go ahead and sign up for that I Am Rich level, and we will work something out. Anyway, though, let's see. What else did I have going on? Oh, yeah. My friend Jamie Hazard, Smith's Happen, super talented artist. She did this cool shirt for me. This is just out on her Threadless page, and she gets 100% of the profits for this because it's just something very nice that she kind of did for me as a friend. And if you have ever, you could check out her store. She's got a lot of other neat things out there as well. So thank you again, Jamie. So let's see. While we're thanking patrons, I want to go ahead and I want to make sure to thank all of my wonderful patrons over at Patreon. Again, for as little as $1 a month, you can get your name in the credits of all my videos. So just running down the list of thank yous: Geek with Social Skills, my good friend John Petty, Eric Helgeson, sorry, Tom Barber, The Mighty Jabba's Collection. If you haven't checked out his YouTube channel, it's he's a maker, and he's also a Macintosh enthusiast. But he's always doing like some kind of really cool project over there with 3D printing, like custom figures for the Mandalorian, or he's picking up like some rare one-off item that like a kit bash thing that somebody has put together. Always really neat to see. Retrotech Chris. Chris is a really great guy. He's been putting out some really good content lately. Brandon Stricker, Dr. Lauren Levine, Garth. Everybody loves Garth. Adam, who's in the chat here tonight. Thank you, Adam. And Rudy's Retro Intel. He did a really cool giveaway with Javier and with Joe. Maybe I don't know, maybe about a month ago, where they gave away like a Mac 2C. So check out his channel if you haven't, and go ahead and subscribe. I think that he's waiting, or he's still trying to get those 100 subscribers so he can get his custom channel name. So definitely go ahead and give him a like. Mac84, everybody knows who Steve is. And brand new, Action Retro. So thank you, Sean. I'm flailing my arms around in your honor, sir. So that's always really cool. Let's go ahead and break, and let's talk about kind of the what we're actually going to do tonight. I kind of teased it just a couple of minutes ago, but let's go ahead and we're going to switch back to the webpage. And now that I'm actually doing this, I'm kind of thinking, wouldn't it be great if I actually had my video down there as well? I'm sure that went all wonko because OBS. There we go. Hey, there we go. Hey, I'm on the page too. You can look at my lovely mug while I, do stuff that should have been behind the scenes. Anyway, the first thing I want to kind of look at this evening is the Halloween CD, which was put out in 2008. It's just kind of a fun thing for either classic Macs or Macs running earlier versions of OS X. I guess it will. It's advised that only classic Mac users up to 9.2.2 run any application located on the software CD or the Halloween CD. and that's fine. We're just going to look at some of the cool pictures and stuff that are on there. But this is a CD that somebody or it was like a compilation CD that somebody put together that's got, well, I say somebody, it says Pinnacle Magic Lamp. Not sure who that is, and I haven't checked to see what else they've done, so I'm not going to open that link here live on the stream. But anyway, it's just sort of a CD that's got like a bunch of icons and custom backgrounds and things like that. That in a screensaver as well, which I've not installed that, but I just wanted to take like just a couple minutes and take a look at that and just kind of see what some of the fun things are on there. I just remember one of the neatest things that I remember when because I had a PowerBook 100 and I think I ran 701 on it for the very longest time. And one of the things I always like doing is like kind of customizing stuff, custom icons, not really desktop backgrounds, because that machine, again, whatever this picture is, you got to load it into RAM. And I think my PowerBook 100, well, I know my PowerBook 100 only had 2 megabytes of RAM. And so you're really pushing it with System 7 and 2 megs of RAM. But I had pretty good luck running a lot of stuff. And I think at one point I even had like disk doubler and things. This machine was a dog. I remember when I got a Quadra 610, I just wanted to like throw this PowerBook 100 out the window because it was so darn slow. But anyway, I think we're going to go ahead and we'll take a look at this. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about is a app that friend of the channel. I say that. I really hope that we're friends. But anyway, Jared Ford, better known as Kill Gruz or Gruz, made this game a year or two ago, or as I guess last year, and released it for free. And it's basically sort of like a Spirit Finder app for Macintosh that lets you reach out to the world of the supernatural and see what sort of sympathetic vibrations your Macintosh can pick up. And I thought it was a really neat app, and it makes use of HyperCard. It makes use of what is it called? Macintalk. So that way that your machine can kind of communicate back and forth with you. Anyway, I just thought it was kind of a fun thing, and I just wanted to check it out. So I think I looked at it when it was contemporary, it was brand new, and I had some VMAC problems, but I've got that all worked out now. So let's go ahead and let's switch over to our first stream. Our first stream is going to be here with our Halloween CD that we're going to play around with. And we could take a look. The even the README is kind of cute. The little Macintosh with the file. It looks like Boo Boo Kitty. But we hope you enjoy this year's Halloween collection. This Halloween CD can be used by anybody. And the graphic content is compatible with any make or model of Macintosh that can display at least 256 colors and be able to support a variety of graphics and audio formats. This probably, I played around with it on black and white Mac, and that worked okay. But probably your ideal sort of thing is, since this is really kind of a color game or kind of a color jam, you want to definitely go ahead and use it on your color Mac. So just to explore the CD itself, there's a lot of pictures and things, I guess, kind of GIFs and such that, they're GIFs, not all necessarily animated. I think a lot of people in their brain these days, when you hear GIF, they absolutely think about animated files. There are a few, so probably if you were still playing around with, animated blood that goes across the screen. Very nice. Oh, it came out of his nose. Well, maybe set up a dehumidifier or something. Or a humidifier, rather. But yeah, there's lots of like fun little things on here, little graphics that you can use for different like desktop publishing stuff. And it's really weird that this came out kind of in 2008, just because it seems like real late for something like this to kind of come out. But, well, it doesn't like that, so we won't do that. Let's see. Oh, no, not enough memory. Forget it. Can't do it. Just can't do it. Maybe we'll do one of these low resolution ones. Oh yeah, neat, like little paper dolls. So I guess if you're really into those things, you can definitely get that going. Kind of one of the big things that I am always a fan of are icons. And I always thought that icons were like the funnest thing to be able to like, put it on your floppy disk. Oh, it's pronounced. Oh, I'm sorry. I said GIF and I meant GIF, or did I say GIF and meant GIF? Anyway, it's all those graphics on the computer that get me confused. So, but there are a lot of pictures and such on here. Oh, isn't that cute? Look at those cute kittens with the pumpkin. So if you've got like decor or something on your machine, you can definitely use that to. Oh, that's a really cool picture. I should have used that for my background. Um, you could use decor to make this like your desktop background on your machine. But yeah, there's a ton of kind of neat stuff on this disc. Oh yeah, I love kind of that early CGI art. Oh, that's what I should have used for a background, something like that. That's way cool. I'll have to remember that for next year if I do Mac O Lantern again. It'd be really great. There's not a deep like there's not a whole depth of uh, kind of horror Macintosh software that I'm really available of, or I'm sorry, I'm really aware of. But hey, David Ross is here. Hey, David. But uh, I would like to. It would be great next year if people kind of kicked in and were just like, oh yeah, like what about this game? Like I mean, anybody you can play Phantasmagoria, or you can play Seventh Guest, something like that on pretty much any machine. But um, maybe there's like some way for Macintosh that I hadn't considered, and that's really what I look at this kind of not really Nagel-esque, but kind of a very airbrushy kind of. That's really cool. That's a cool picture. Um, what else we got in here? Oh no, yep. Oh, it's corrupt. Darn. Well, anyway, there's like a ton of really cool stuff, and then EPS stuff for your desktop publishing, and oh, I don't know. Am I gonna get in trouble opening one of these? Oh yeah. Hey, there's some cool like. There's Army of Darkness. Everybody loves Army of Darkness, right? So these appear to be some images, maybe from. Oh, I can tell that's the creature from the Black Lagoon. Yeah, love that. Love those old Universal movies. But yeah, I just kind of back in the day, I think nowadays people are kind of jaded, where they're just kind of like, oh, a whole disc worth of like images and things. Well, I guess we're not going to hit 100% here, but you're gonna get Eight-Legged Freaks. I've not seen this movie, but I'm guessing it's about spiders. I think it's got doesn't this have David whatever Courtney Cox's ex-husband, or maybe they're still married? Who knows? Um, but anyway, yeah, there's like I opened this one earlier. It's Garfield. Oh, I hate Sundays. So, but back in the day, like you just get like somebody like give you a floppy like full of images, and you'd be like, oh yeah, this is great. I'll check these out, and then you'd archive stuff off and keep what you like and get rid of the rest. But anyway, another thing that's on this disc is there is like a whole ton of just weird fonts and stuff. So if you want to do some desktop publishing, you certainly can. There's a ton of things in here. There's probably no fast and easy way to kind of demonstrate all that. So I'll just say, hey, it's there, and you can check it out if that's your jam. But I remember there. Oh yeah, there's like some games and things in here. There's like some sort of screen toy if you're running this on a Power Mac. This is like my virtual 2CI, so that's probably not going to get me very far. But there are lots of really cute little icons and stuff you can kind of pull out of here. See, look at all these icons. You can customize your little Mac. And I guess maybe for people that don't know, but everybody should know, right? If you want to, like I'm going to get info on this file. I'm going to pick the icon, I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to go over to maybe another drive. I'm going to get info on it too. And then I will paste. Oh, well, maybe I can't do that on this. Maybe that's something different. Maybe it specifically has to be like an icon or something. What's in the clipboard? Oh no, it's the text that I was. Oh gosh, what's gone wrong here? Let's see. Get info. Yeah, I want to copy that. And let's go over here and let's. Can I paste it in now? Nah. Alright, well, I'm having an issue with that, but let's see. Maybe what if I tried this one? Maybe because that's a folder and not a file. Maybe that'll act differently. No, I think there's just something borked with the boot here. If I reboot it, it'd probably fix it. But anyway, there are a ton of things to explore on the CD. It's probably worth it. Just so you know, and it does warn you in the thing, there is a quote adult section, which has like some racy photos of I guess scream queens and like Elvira. There's some Elvira pictures in there and some other stuff. Didn't really dig too into it. Not my scene. So anyway, that's that with that. But let's go ahead and let's move over to tonight's main attraction, which is Mac Ghost 1.0. Again, and we're gonna go ahead. I'm using this under System 6. This is on my like Virtual Plus, so we got plenty of RAM here. And games I'm bad at. If you saw the last stream, you know what those games are. Creepy Castle. I'm pretty good at Wolves of the Woods, man. I can definitely get all the way to the end of that. But I watched Gruzz's video that he posted that kind of shows you like a playthrough, so you know some of the things. So now I figured it out, where basically you just get right up there to the skeleton and you lift the shovel up in the air and it bounces a lightning bolt and kills him. So, and I think what you do for the vampire level, you got to go all the way to the top. There's 2 items you pick up, and then you go back down to the bottom level of the little tower area. And at that point, you can basically like one hit kill, or no, the vampire's like flying at you, and you do a jump kick, and it knocks him into the wall and impales him and kills him. So. But yeah, I kind of watched it and I was like, oh yeah, I was making some bonehead moves, but maybe that was a more entertaining stream to see me just kind of fail a bunch than what it was to maybe see me competently play those games. So, but some other folks that have popped into chat, it's Rick from Rick's Random Retro. He posted a funny picture on Twitter earlier today. I guess it's when you got when you got the younglings, they very much are just like, Dad, take this, take it, carry this thing that I couldn't leave the house without, but yeah, I need you to carry it. So he's got a funny picture. He looks like a low-key ninja. Gamer 1990 is in the chat. Yeah, I seem to remember that there was like briefly a mezzanine card, 3D Effects mezzanine card for the iMac. Not that there's a lot of those floating around out there, but I sure remember people talking about them back in the day. All right, so let's go ahead and let's pull the trigger on Mac Ghost here. First of all, let's go ahead and let's bring up that README. The purpose of this app is to create a channel for ghosts and other paranormal entities to communicate with us. Mac Ghost is not a fake ghost app. It is as real as you will allow it to be, which I guess is like most things. I think you'll be impressed if you give it enough time and put a little bit of your own energy into the exchange. Ask the entities questions and try to interpret their responses. So, as you can tell, this is an interactive stream. Well, I'll get the program running and things like that, and we will maybe see if we can convince the spirits that are, I guess somehow they've chosen, like they keep track of the calendar in the afterlife somehow, so they know exactly what day is the best day to try to reach out to humans. So we'll give it a shot. Mac Ghost is a free app designed for Mini VMAC, runs on a bunch of machines. There's some additional instructions on that. They definitely recommend that if you're gonna use it outside of an emulator, that you definitely get it off the floppy disk, because I guess it accesses the disk quite a bit and can kind of lead to maybe not the most fun sort of presentation of the game. So definitely recommends like real hardware. And on this setup here that I have built, it is just a vanilla 608 install with the Macintosh file that came with the disk for Ghost Mac. I do think that if you do like this, that Gruz had a kind of like a little tip jar or something set up for it, or I think you can, send him a little bit of money just for just being a guy that still makes Mac software for classic Macs in 2021. But Rick says, good evening, and yes, I am a full-fledged ninja now with plastic weapons. Insert Napoleon Dynamite skills joke. We love Napoleon Dynamite at this house. Maybe even more than the movie. I love that animated series that was very briefly on Fox. And when I say briefly, I mean like 6 episodes. I think it's probably still streaming somewhere. They really kind of upped their game. Basically, they took all of the stuff, all the kind of meme-y stuff from the show and just turned it up to 11. So it's very, very funny. But let's go ahead and let's launch Mac Ghost. Okay, Mac Ghost 2020 Kilgruz. This free app was created by Kilgruz for Halloween 2020. Hey, how's your year been? Better this year than last year, I would say. The purpose of this app is to create a channel for ghosts and other paranormal entities to communicate with us. Mac Ghost is not a fake ghost app. It is as real as you allow it to be. To operate, press the main power switch and wait. The skull will search for ghosts and will attempt a translation. The ghost sensor will begin to fill as a stronger link is established.
Welcome to Mac Ghost.
Oh, that's cool. But I think that you can basically, about screen just takes us back to the thing. We can make sure, we're set at 4, so you guys should not be like blown away. Chris says, or RetroTech Chris says, I went to college with Jared Hess. He created Napoleon Dynamite. He lived on the same dorm floor, and that's really cool. I know that I've never met him, but it seems like a lot of the stuff that he creates is very, very personal and kind of it's kind of outsider art in a way, which I can very much appreciate it. Because as a kid, I kind of felt isolated from a lot of other people, because I did have similar interests to people, but I wasn't always like very apt at kind of communicating and things like that. So I think there was a lot of like misconnection stuff. So I definitely sort of identify with Napoleon Dynamite and Kip, and just kind of having a weird upbringing and weird relatives and all that. So. And maybe in their honor later, I'll make a dang quesadilla. So now I do love that. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead. And I think I'm not sure what mini VMAX mode does. I think maybe it takes into account that you're on the emulator, so it kind of is a little more loosey goosey with the cycles. So maybe we can do that. I know that. Let's go ahead, and I think everybody, if you would, I am a skeptic. I know a lot of people are skeptics, so but in the interest of fun and just having a little bit of fun with this application, let us all try to pull back the veil to the supernatural world and see what Mac Ghost can reveal. All right, I'm switching the power on now. It appears to be searching for ghostly sort of thing. I think maybe having us all here together this evening may assist us in our hunt for the supernatural.
Boil.
Boil. Is anybody writing this down? Supposedly, it's able to translate hundreds of words, so it has a pretty robust
woman,
boil woman. Sounds like a bad, um, maybe a bad idea. I've taken my hand off the mouse. Maybe that's how I get my connection to the Macintosh world of the supernatural.
man,
Boiled woman mine. Well, the sensor has dipped down to its lowest level, I think. So we may for the moment not be attracting any supernatural sort of activity. Maybe if I was to bring up Phantasmophobia, is that how you say it? Phantasmophobia on Steam? We might be able to get some more sympathetic vibrations. I don't know if anybody actually plays that. I played that or I bought it when it was on sale, and I played it having no. It is a cookbook. So don't get on that space shuttle with, or that saucer with Richard Keel, and you won't get turned into some sort of alien delicacy. But I bought it and I played it, and the first level I played was like the mental hospital or the penitentiary or something. And I got lost in there and had no idea what to do. And I didn't pick up a radio, but I picked up a flashlight, and the flashlight was flickering, and I had no idea what that meant. And so finally, I quit the game, and I tried to play it again another time, but I had a similar experience. So I wasn't having any fun. So I finally read some stuff online and watched some playthrough videos, and kind of was like, okay, well, I kind of get now that those were large maps, and maybe that was what was kind of getting in the way of me having a little. What was that? Kevin. So Kevin is going to boil some mine women. That's not good. And Adam, I would open that SCSI card. I absolutely would open the SCSI card, because you know the value of that SCSI card sealed and the value of the SCSI card open is probably like negligible. It's at this point in the game, I think people would just be pleased to have a SCSI card, that was complete box with all the stuff. I mean, you're looking for like a very specific buyer for like a sealed with shrink wrap kind of item. Plus you can Throne. Kevin Throne. I think we can go through. We should be able to. Okay, I'm clicking to exit. So let's see. What were some of our words? Lone, woman, throne. I don't remember. Oh, I guess lone was the. But we also had mine, and we had boil. Interesting. That's kind of cool.
Save.
I guess you can utilize Apple Talk too, or sorry, Mac Talk too, to have it say custom things. All right, let's bring the power back on. See if we can get it to give us some additional information. Boil, woman, mine, Kevin, throne. Yeah, who was it that was on Twitter the other day that was, or was it DOS Fox? Yeah, it was DOS Fox that was like, hey, like, does anybody have a copy of the CD-ROM or the CD software for Apple IIe? And I guess they found a copy, and where you had an external CD that was playing music, which is kind of cool. But I don't remember. I think that they were having some issues with Protos partitions or or accessing like ISO 9660 partitions and things like that, just because it kind of runs afoul of, I guess,
careless.
Careless. Okay, so Kevin is careless when he boils women. It's interesting. I've taken my hand off the mouse just in case the kind of when you, because it's hiding the cursor, but maybe I was just thinking if you wiggled the mouse that it maybe interpreted that as additional sort of input. So Rick says ghost improv.
Rest.
Ooh, rest. So give it a rest, Kevin. Call. That's really weird, like the high-pitched ones. It is a careless thing. Enough. Careless and it's enough, Kevin, with your boiling of women. But yeah, DOSFox did that very thing the other day. So if you don't follow them on Twitter, probably that's another good person to add. Always doing some kind of fun project. It does. I was going to say that. I was going to say it's like a horror movie version of Kevin McAllister's childhood. I mean, I do remember that he had to, he got some advice from our former president in that movie, and that could potentially be scary depending on who you were. It might have been some bad real estate advice. Yeah. This is a fairly simple little application. Let's go ahead and I'm going to switch it off. Let's take it out of mini VMAC mode and let's see if we're going to clear. We're going to start over. We're pouring cleansing salt all over. If you play Phantasmagoria, you kind of maybe get their phobia. You maybe kind of get that. So we're putting the salt out there to cleanse the spirits. We got the smudge sticks. We have dispelled the other powers that is going on. And let's try it again. Oh, look at that. Goodbye. Oh no. I think it's taking into account that, like the mini VMAC thing, you got a lot of cycles. Oh, man. Sorry. Leg cramp. Hey, the guy accepted your offer on the monitor. That's cool.
Shift.
Goodbye, shift. So did anybody have any interesting Halloween stuff or anything that they did this week, maybe at work? Or Scream. Shift, scream. Goodbye, shift, scream.
Ran.
Anybody have any interesting office parties or anything like that? My office doesn't really. They don't really. Ooh. Halloween, except that it is Halloween. They don't really do any sort of like decorations or anything like that, but it is kind of like a good use of a casual Friday to maybe wear like a t-shirt that has East. It has maybe something a little fun on it. So I wore my Mac 84 shirt that day.
Jessica.
Jessica. Was Jessica the woman
Rick.
who was Jessica the woman who was boiled? And I hope it was quick if that's the case.
Car.
Car. Boiled in a car. Ran car. Tom Barber says, I ate a whole bunch of candy because I have poor self-control. It's, we were trick-or-treating earlier, and we had, or my son and his friend had some younger siblings with them, and one of the smaller ones kept saying, there's a hole in my bag. There's a hole in my bag. And I said, well, show me your bag. Let's see what's going on. And I look at it, and they're holding the bag completely. Ooh, okay, we're getting maybe a full sentence here. They were holding their bag sideways. So it's like, yeah, there's a hole in your bag. It's the hole that is at the top of the bag. So it was like they would run down the street and like blip, blip, blip. They were like leaving like a little trail of candy after them. I finally just had to say, you're just gonna have to leave those. You're gonna have to leave those M&Ms. They belong to God now. So just keep moving. So move the bag. Said hold it just like this. Don't try to like hold it with two hands. Nobody's gonna take your candy. So little kids are the cutest. That type of stuff. Yeah, Secret Chicken is right. It's that would be great. It's what it was, Dirty Angels or something. What was the name of the movie that he wasn't supposed to watch? It was very and I kind of thought that it would almost be. It's a Chris Columbus movie, so he swings for the fences on some of that stuff. Careless. He swings for the fences on some of that stuff. So you think it would have been like a horror movie or something, but more than like look like a black and white 40s sort of gangster movie or whatever. But Adam says, I only go to the office. Smile. You're on Candid Camera. Adam says, I only go to the office maybe 4 days a year. That's great if you can manage that. So my stuff's a little more hands-on, so I do have to be there more than maybe other folks.
Sure.
Sure. Oh yeah, a Mac bag, 128 bag. Is it Frighten? We're getting like some weird stuff back from Mac Ghost here. It's very strange. Oh, you dressed up as crayons. That's cool. Was it RGB?
Good.
Saying goodbye again. Angels with Filthy Souls. Yeah, that's the name of the movie. That's really funny. Well, I think that we have maybe not reached out to the spirit world and oh yeah, that's right. You do travel quite a bit with work. So the spirit world has reached out to us and has given us some word salad. So that's sort of interesting. It makes me wonder, like the background of this, like how this actually works, like what it's using. What it's using to pull these things out of, like what the criteria is. So like when it pulls a word out of the I gotta take these off. They're pinching me. When it pulls a word out of the dictionary, like what the criteria is that it does that. So that might be an interesting thing. Man, it would be. Grez was in the channel, or I'm sorry, it was in the stream on Friday night. It'd be really great if he was here. He could actually answer a couple of questions about this. But that's okay. All right. Belong. Interesting. So, well, I think that we have communicated with the spirit realm enough on Mac Ghost. And I was going to say, maybe we might use a few minutes here on the stream to see if I have gotten any better at maybe Creepy Castle. Does anybody have any objection to that? CYMK. That's great. So at least you guys are ready for press, right? Oh, sorry. I gotta update the. Is it gonna update? Is it gonna work? I guess maybe it won't. Oh well, I tried. I tried to make it. Maybe if I can remove this, and then I can, maybe can I re-add it? Will it work? Oh, well, there's like a tiny one. How'd that happen? There. Then where did I get my other logo? My other logo go away? Oh yeah. You know, I get better at this a little bit, as time goes on. Let's see. Get better. A little bit better each time. There we go. Let's see. Where's my other logo? I have to do get an image, and then I appreciate everybody's patience while I kind of stumble through this. It's like a live demonstration on how to not do a really good stream. Eric, you thanks for joining the stream. It's all right, man. It's we went through and we explored, just to catch you up. There's a Halloween CD that came out a couple of years ago, 2008, that basically just had like a lot of graphics and a lot of sounds and things like that for Macintoshes. Let's hop back over there. Actually, I forgot I was going to show you something. Where is that thing? Because there was something like one of my most favorite things. Let's see, where was that? Oh yeah, all the icons. But there was like some Peanuts icon. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this would have been like absolutely ruled my world back in the day. I would have loved like all these different icons. So let's go through and let's see if we can make this work this time. No, oh man, I bet you if I rebooted, we'll see if this horribly breaks the stream here. Yeah, probably did. Let's see. Come on, task manager. Do your job. Hey, there it is. It's back. Hopefully nobody died of the very loud boot sound there. Okay, let's see. Is it gonna work this time? Wouldn't that be great? I swear to you, I did this earlier today. No, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I will figure it out at one point. But anyway, these icons are really great because they absolutely are the icons that you would see, for Great Pumpkin.
Never jump into a pile of leaves with a wet sucker.
That is very true. Hopefully that is not enough to reboot. Using PC tricks now. Yeah, we are using PC tricks now. All right, so back to sorry, Tom. I thought I had like the volume and everything set correctly, but I think like Basilisk is not smart enough to remember. Well, I don't know. It's pretty. There you go, Steve. Pretty low audio. Well, oh wait, you guys couldn't hear that, could you? I was gonna say Basilisk isn't always the smartest when it comes to some of those things, but It is. Yeah. I've got the volume set like half in OBS, so I didn't think I was going to murder anybody with audio, but hard drive icons are different than other icons. I agree, that's true, but you still can go in and do that because, I mean, if you just look at the this Halloween CD, I mean, it's the same icon as this, and I did that because it had a generic icon. So I'm thinking it's just something that's screwed up on my on this kind of basilisk session, or something is wrong with, see, because it still thinks it has that thing in there. So there's something wrong with basilisk. It's not, I have done borked something, I am sure. Well, anyway, so I just thought that I would hop through here, and maybe I'll do one more run. Oh, well, I won't be able to because I think I got to set the custom keys again. Let's see, keys. Do I have the keys? Nope. Yep. Nope. Looking good. All right. Let's see if I got any better since yesterday. I mean, the answer is no, obviously, but okay, I get it. There's the kick. All right. All right, we get it. All right, gotta have a bullet. Mmm. These delicious rocks. There we go. Again, it's
Power.
I got the power. I have the werewolves jumping power. Yeah, I will tell you, the werewolves, they don't stand a chance anymore. I do need a trainer or something where I can have more than 3 lives. That would be great. And there's probably one out there. I'll have to investigate. Just love picking up rocks. I think they're good for bonus points. No time limit or anything. Oh yeah, there's the silver ring, which I couldn't tell you exactly what that does. Maybe that's for punching. You can punch the... Oh man, I almost fell in the pit. Okay, here's our werewolf buddy.
Cool.
Okay, and if you remember in Wolves in the Woods, he turns into a... Oh wait. Yep, sorry.
Cool.
Pick that up again. Die. Yeah, and this one he just turns into like a big werewolf, and the other one he turns into a like a human. Yes, and it is a bird punching simulator, that is for sure. Mac TV. Oh yeah, only $1,165. I'm thinking I would just like spray paint a 50 like I would spray paint a Performa 550 before I would spend almost $1,200 on a Mac TV. Like literally just the worst. Like one of the worst machines of that era. Lordy. Okay, we get it, bud. Make sure don't have any extra. That's right, crotch punching.
Power.
Yeah, power, because I have the deadly aim of the. There we go. 2 gloves. All right. Pardon. There's 1 glove. That's good. Okay. All right, buddy. All right. We get it. We get it. You're like Stabby McStabberson. We get it. Okay. Hold on. There. All right. There's our 2nd glove. Let's get all of our health back up. Just gotta keep knocking the spiders off so that they can turn into farts. Oh yeah, you can duck and murder those guys. Well, I guess they're already dead. They're kind of zombies, right? Oh. Come on. There. Oh my gosh. I get sidetracked on the controls of this game. So I ended up like doing things that I'm not supposed to do. Yeah, this is just such a silly game, but I do like it a lot because it's very nostalgic. Okay, we're getting close. Oh, damn. There we go. Oh, maybe that's a mistake to do. Ooh. Miss Carter. Yeah, we are at the point in the game where things are just not fair, and you lose a life. You lose a life due to bad game stuff rather than you doing anything, purposefully. All right, we're almost to the end. So I'm going to have to get... Remember... Okay, so it's kick. Okay, so let's make sure. Kick. Okay. So I guess I just walk right on up to this guy. So the second I see... There we go. Hey, looky there. Power. Hey now, Adam, I need that one 1 megabyte cache module for like original Power Max. I need that for my DOS or my DOScember video this year. I guess seemingly they don't exist. Like there was very few of them that were out there. So I think you have to have like a Power Mac like server, like 8100 series or something like that, and then Apple, like, only on the servers did they send, or did they give you those cache modules. Oh! Alright, so I think we just have to haul butt. Oh, get off me. There we go. Come on, let me move. Let me move. Just, what a tough game. No. I'm not Nosferatu'd. Okay. Oh yeah, that's the best. When you can just like... When you can throw a...
Cool.
Okay, clove of garlic. just have to, like, hustle. Yeah. Just kind of have to hustle and get to the end. And then that's when you get the option to kind of go up. I think if you... Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that. This game needs some extra lives or something. Okay, so I think when you hit this point, it lets you know that you're kind of at the point where you need to go through the door. Well, no. That is not the case. Maybe it's when it starts... Because if I go through that door, it's going to be... I think it's the zap trap. No? We'll just keep going. We'll see what we can do. Okay. It sends you back. There's like some... Oh my gosh, I looked over at the OBS window. What a mistake. What a mistake. Okay. This is to let me know that, like, I'm at the point where I am, Okay, yes. So what you want to do is not dilly-dally. You want to just get up these stairs. All right. You don't want to dilly-dally. You want to get up these stairs. Oh, no. I want to get up the stairs, not down the stairs. Oh, my gosh. There. Oh, my gosh. I guess you have to get just far enough away from the... Far enough. Yeah. Welcome to the Midwest. You gotta get just far enough away so that you can use your power. Okay, so here we are. You can use some of these powers here. Okay, there is a... bat punching simulator. Here we go. Alright, so you have the key that will open up the door down at the bottom. And... Oh, lordy. Okay. So now I have the silver crucifix, which I think now means that I can head back down all the way to the bottom, and then that is where we have our... I was going to say, I don't think any other vampires spawn, but very clearly that is not the case. I think we can get down here to the bottom. And then we have our final confrontation with the, like, the head vampire, basically. Oh, I guess I don't have... Oh, come on. I am just going to kick you in your Eastern European face. Okay, so I think here we are at the very bottom, or at the very end. I think... Oh no, he was just murdering me. Oh. Well, as you can see, I've gotten ever so slightly better. So, so just in his honor for educating me slightly more on this game, I will give Kilgraz the the high score. So, all right. Well, you know, everybody, it is a little bit. It's after the witching, or it is the witching hour. Midnight's the witching hour. But it is now All Saints Day on 2021 in the Eastern dilly-dally. On the eastern seaboard, which means that the power of the supernatural world has eclipsed for yet another year. And I want to thank everybody who took time this evening to maybe spend a little bit of your Sunday evening with me. I really do appreciate when folks show up and just kind of hang out. And I've been reading the conversation in the chat and stuff, so this is cool. Community is probably one of the very best parts of all of this, and it's really cool to see people that that want to be part of that and want to kind of foster the love of classic or of retro computing, classic Macintosh, and all that type of stuff. So anyway, again, thanks so much everybody for stopping by. This has been quite a bit of fun, and we will have to do some more of these streams moving forward. I've got a few things that I need to clear the decks on in terms of video content. I've got several things that I have I've recorded video for, but have never finally got it all together kind of as a like a finalized product. I've got a number of RGB solutions for the thanks for showing up. Hey, I do my part. 5-star stream would punch vampires again. Thanks. I need to finish up. I've got a video that's got a bunch of RGB solutions for the Apple II GS, and I was waiting forever to get my ROM 3 GS back, and I finally got it back, and then I ended up getting sidetracked by like a million other things, and it makes me feel bad. But Byte Booster has been so patient with me getting this out the door, so patient. So I really appreciate people's patience. That's kind of the number one thing that I always try to say. So anyway, everybody, thank you so much for coming out, and don't forget that next month is No Shave November. As you can see, I've already started on that. And I'm sure there's some other community things for retro computing that people will be kind of out and doing. Start working on your DOScember videos now so you can get them out at the beginning of the month. Hopefully they are a little less gatekeepery this year with some of those things, but you never know. So anyway, thanks as always, and remember, Apple II forever, and I will see you guys soon. Have a good night.